All right, what's up, guys? How you doing? I am back at it. Going to be streaming, hopefully full time again now. I got everything sorted. Basically, if you missed my other updates on Twitter and on YouTube, the other videos that I put up about this, I had like a pretty complete relapse after all the ECT, all the different methods that I've had of trying to treat my depression. It got to a point where unfortunately things just kind of spiraled out of control. I had a really bad suicidal episode that Jen actually really got me through and saved me from, and I kind of, almost lost everything, but still managed to keep going. And, bottom line is we're still here. I took like the past maybe 2 weeks or so to try to just get things back in order, to try to figure things out, and, kind of just get my life back together. Because I needed a place to stay now because Jen's uncle, if you didn't know, I was staying at Jen's uncle's apartment. He had left her a place, an apartment there in Harlem, and it was a beautiful apartment, and it was, much nicer than anywhere we could ever afford. And it was, just like a miraculous event that happened that he was just like, hey, have this apartment while you're finishing up school, because I'm a movie producer and I'm going to be gone. And the problem was, he's a movie producer and he got fired from his job. Some crazy event must have happened, and they said like creative differences, and he had to be let go. And he sent his ass packing, and he had to come back to his apartment. So Jen and I both needed a place to stay. Now the problem is she has a place to stay at home with her family because the door is always open there, and she has a normal family life. Me, I have my mom, my sister, my hoarder mom with the house in just completely disheveled, with just almost nowhere to even like move within the house. Just it's in complete disarray, and also just the situation there is very bad with my mom and her boyfriend constantly arguing, things like that. It wasn't somewhere that I could go back to, and it certainly wasn't somewhere that I would be able to stream from. So I tried. I got a lot of offers from family members, a lot of people that wanted to help me out because I had nowhere to go, and I needed a place to stay and a place to stream. So I had my sister offer to take me in and allow me to stream with her at her apartment. But the problem was she has a roommate, and she has her boyfriend, and they have their own life there. They have their it's a small apartment too. It's reasonably, like, it has some space, but it's not. I would just be like in the middle of things there, like kind of just like bumming it on the couch. And otherwise they had like a very small room with like a blow up bed that had like a hole in it, and I tried it out and I wanted it to work, but it just didn't. And things kept getting worse with my anxiety, surrounding this whole situation too, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I had to go to the hospital because at one point I just felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. And the hospital just basically gave me a what is it called, oxygen mask, and sent me home. So that's basically your general anxiety or panic attack experience with hospitals. There's nothing that they can really do other than possibly give you some Xanax and help you relax and calm down. So I didn't work out with my sister, as amazingly generous of it as it was from her. Sorry, that was a hard sentence to formulate. But yeah, as amazingly generous as it was of her and her boyfriend, both, they were so accommodating and they wanted to help me out. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't work out for me. And I just didn't feel right there. For some reason, I felt uncomfortable. And just like I said, the situation was not one that I felt like I could really hang with. So the search went on. And for a time, it seemed like I was going to have to stay with my stepmom, Colleen, and that's actually where I am now. Not living here, but streaming here. We reached like a bit of a compromise where I'm going to be staying with Jen's family, and her, which is unfortunately it's awkward. It's not ideal at all, staying at your girlfriend's house with her family, when your girlfriend isn't even home. Most of the time she gets home at like, maybe like 5 or 6 most days. And it's just it's an awkward scenario. It's not something that is going to be pleasant. It's not something that I want to have to do, but I have no place else to go. I don't have any money, and I have very minimal savings, and I don't have consistent money coming in anymore from the stream because of how everything went, and the change over to Smash from Smite now as well. It's not good, this period of time right here, this gap before Smash comes out. Unfortunately, I have to just try to make it work until that game comes out. I have until, what is it, the 7th that Smash comes out, and until then I'll still be streaming Smite and just chilling with you guys and having fun. We have something in the works for YouTube, a surprise for you guys, for like a bit of a finale for the Smite stream, or Smite YouTube videos, and stream clips and stuff, and I think that's going to be a ton of fun, and extremely grateful to the guy who's making it, which we'll keep a surprise. Yeah. You're going? Okay, bye. Thank you so much again, Colleen. And yeah, so that's where things are at right now for me. I am living with Jen's family and streaming here daily. My stepmom, Colleen, like I said, was extremely generous and allowed me to stay here. She offered to let me stay here just in general, but I didn't want to have to, put that on her. It's a lot, I don't like being a burden, and especially, when you're horribly depressed, you don't like being a burden to anyone, and it's just a horrible feeling to be in this spot where I need to be a burden. And I, no matter where I went, either with my sister, Jen's family, my dad offered, but he has no space, and I couldn't realistically stream there either, or here with Colleen. It just, no matter where I went, I knew that I would be a burden to the people that were there. Not like that not that they are going to resent me for having to stay here, but that, it's just not something that anybody wants to do. You don't want to have to take somebody in. It's something that you do out of love and respect for them, and sympathy, but it's not something that, it's not a pleasant experience for anyone. It is still a great undertaking, so I don't want to have to do that to anybody, but that's where I am right now. I'm going to try to work my ass off as hard as I can throughout December when Smash drops, and just, keep at it and go as hard as I can to get back to a reasonable place with streaming where I'm making money enough that I can move out into an apartment again, and, kind of ease that weight from Jen's family so that I don't have to stay with them and lean on them as much, so that I won't have to lean on Colleen and stream here. I think that'll work out. I really hope so. And I'm just going to put my all into it. And I thank you guys so much for everything, all the support you guys have given me. I had to run some, videos where I had to ask for donations in the meantime, which also I fucking hate doing. And I really never, ever want to have to do again. Other than for, like small donation goals and stuff. Like, I don't like explicitly saying like, hey, I need money, like I'm dying, It's a terrible feeling, and I don't like having to, ever actually rely on you guys. It's not, why I'm here as a streamer. It's to entertain and to have fun with you guys. And yeah, so we've had some dark times, but we're getting through, and things have at least balanced out for now. I'm in a place where I'm safe, most importantly, and I'm mostly recuperating. I feel like I'm getting better each day. I couldn't imagine streaming again just maybe 3 days ago. I thought I was going to have to go on permanent disability, and that streaming was done for me, that I wouldn't be able to do this at all. I'm still considering disability. I'm going to try to explore my options with that. I'm not sure how it works with streaming, and the funds that I have like permanently coming in from the stream, no matter what, like some people are still going to be subbed and stuff, and I don't know how all that disability stuff works. It's a mess. And for the people that are like permanently subbed, thank you guys so much. You're amazing. Don't worry that you're complicating things with my disability. So yeah, thank you guys for everything you've done for me, and just you know, more than anything, just for being here and being a part of my stream and my YouTube, and just, you know, my platform here. I love you guys, and I'm just so happy that I'm still around with you, and that I'm still going to be able to continue on this path of being a content creator. And hopefully, you know, onward and upward from here. Like I said, Smash, I'm going to just work as hard as I can to both be, you know, the best player that I can be, but also just, you know, market my stream the best I can, get my stream out there, and, you know, just try to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys. I'm just going to work at it and hope that I can get to where I need to be. And, you know, hopefully more than anything, have fun doing it and enjoy myself, so that I can be in a, you know, in a decent shape, and, you know, so that I can continue entertaining you guys. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in for, you know, all these updates that haven't involved gameplay and stuff. I know it's, you know, not ideal, the ideal content that you've subscribed for and stuff, but I appreciate the hell out of the concern and the support and the love. Thank you guys so much. And hopefully, you know, the first of many more videos to come. Love you guys.